Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Back at it again at Danz. Was able to sneak up here for a little while. There's some kids out, but not a whole lot. So I was able to at least sneak up here so I can get the vlog done. Because I got a feeling that they're going to be starting to be opening up Kennedy for the parkies. So you know, I figured I'd come here, but I also didn't feel like going down to fucking Pickle because, you know, I didn't feel like going down there today, you know. Plus I was down there on, what day was it? It was Tuesday. Oh shit, so I'm gonna have to fucking cut the grass on Wednesday next week. At my house. Because I'm working next Tuesday, I'm gonna have to see what day it is I'm working on Tuesday. I just gotta look at the time. Here, I'll show you guys something. Can's empty. See? I mean, a tiny bit in there, but otherwise empty. Tiny little drops. See? I'm not a bad person. I'm not an asshole like the ones that leave all this shit laying around and, you know, that's like a cigar wrapper thing or whatever. And I've come up here with people who leave out like alcohol, but cans and bottles, you know, like beer cans and bottles, half full or empty, laying around. And I mean, I've also came up here, I think I've got it in the fucking vlog a few times, where the fucking boxes were sitting in the garbage can in the city. This lazy ass didn't come take it out. Yeah, I mean, having fun is one thing, but, you know, getting drunk at a fucking park where kids go and play is another thing. That to me is a big fucking issue, is getting drunk at a park. Because, and the reason why I look at that as an issue is because, you know, if you start getting rowdy and shit, you're going to get in trouble for public intoxication. And that, I think, goes in your record for life. You know, your criminal record for life. And then for your employers that do the background checks, we'll see that. I mean, yeah, you may be a good guy and all, but, or a good person and all, but see, now I threw my bag out. Yeah, having fun and all is, you know, a good thing. I mean, if you drink responsibly, if you're in a public setting like at a park or something, then yeah, it's one thing. But, you know, I could look at it as it could be an issue because, you know, You know, like right now I'm at a school, kids are out, but I'm not filming them. I'm not doing nothing to interact with them. I'm not, doing anything to be involved with them. I'm doing something to not deal with them, because, some people will say, you may think I'm good with kids. Like my grandfather that we lost last year. Back when he had the pool at his house yet. My friends Ashton and Ethan were over, or I think it was just Ethan because I think Ashton had to do something. Grandpa was in the pool with us. And no, Ashton and Ethan were with, and they were fighting. And I broke it up, and I because Ethan was like real young at the time. I said, hey, I picked him up. I put my arm underneath his thigh so I could hold him up. And I said, hey, what's going on? Explain what was going on. I forget what it was, but I explained what's going on. I said, you two need to stop fucking... I didn't swear at him. I said, you two need to stop fighting so much. As of right now, he's the only brother you got. And I said, Ashton, that goes to you as well. He's the only brother you got as of right now. Because this is like right on the, very beginning of when their dad came down with cancer. I said, so you two don't take each other for granted, because there's going to be a day in the life that one of you are going to be gone, and the one that's left is going to be like, man, I wish I wouldn't have fucking fought with him. Or whatever. So then I set him up on the deck. I said, go sit down for a minute and calm down. When you think you're ready, you ask. I'll ask if you're doing all right, and then if you say yes, then I'm like, okay, you come back. I calmed the situation down. I didn't get mad. I didn't yell at him, because I had no right to yell at him. I just told him, calm down, take a breather, think it through. You keep fighting, it's going to become a very big issue. It may become a big issue later on because, hey, I think all these kids went in. Are they going in? Sweet. Because I explained to him, how it works. I said, if you keep fighting, you could ruin your relationship down the road. You guys may get along great now and still have your fights and arguments and whatever. But, that could be, a big issue because it's, like I said, you could say something that you may regret later, and guess what? That other person is gonna, remember that for the rest of their lives, and be like, lives. That other person that you said it to is gonna remember that for the rest of their life, and be mad at you. But nope, I'm not helping you. Then you're gonna ask why. It's because yeah. So, I'm gonna try to push this vlog a little longer, because we're looking at just over 9 minutes. So yesterday, as because I've been talking to a few other people on TikTok, just talking. I scroll and I message people that message me, whatever, and then one asked for my number, and I didn't think of. It was, all mainly chicks, but whatever. Asked for my number, and I didn't think anything of it, and I gave it to her. Started texting back and forth. asked me to give her fucking $500, and I was basically telling her no. And she was getting fucking pissed off, and she kept asked why and whatever. I told her, hey, I got it, I don't have the greatest fucking job. I got bills like everybody else that, that I have to pay. I got a loan that I want to pay off. I got a fucking phone, shit like that I got to pay. It's not technically a loan because I pulled the money out of my savings, but, and I had the money saved up, so it's, I'm technically like paying myself back. Stupid bug. So she asked me for, I think it was $500, she said, and I said, sorry, I don't have it. I can't, I can't be paying somebody that I personally don't know. I haven't talked to face to face. Like my buddy Corey or my buddy Jacob. I know them personally. I know that if they needed the money, like, here, I give it to them. I'm like, just pay me back when you can. I don't really care when. That's how it would be with me and them. I tell them, here, I'm like, okay, how much you need? So it'd be like, okay, let's say $200. Like, okay, here. But I'd ask, well, what do you need the money for? Like, I'm just behind on some bills. I'm like, what bills? I'd ask, a little bit of detail about it, and whatever. I said, okay, I'm going to expect that money back from you. I'm not worried about getting it right away, but I'm expecting that money back from you. Be kind of like a loan shark in a way, but, I don't know. But all my friends that I pretty much still talk to have fucking better paying jobs than I do, so. Because, they have better paying jobs, they have insurance. I don't have insurance. I got kind of a shitty paying job. So she is like asking for, I think it was the $500, and I told her, hey man, I'm sorry, I'd love that, kind of hinting at that, hey, I'd love to help, but I'm fucking broke right now. Because I just started working again last week, because I've been off for the past 6 fucking months. And, I've been out of work for the past 6 fucking months because of a fire. So it's, I kind of want to start getting some money back, and plus I want to pay that loan I got off. I call it a loan because I'll pull the loan out of my bank account, or pulled the money out of my bank account and then went and paid for the camper. Because I'm kind of tight on cash because I'm trying to, work on saving back up again. And I didn't tell her that, but I said, hey, I'm kind of short on cash. It's going to be a little while yet. And I said, why did I put my kickstand up? It's going to be either this week or next week that I get paid, but I'm going to be putting a lot of that towards bills, and shit that I need to pay. I'm trying to play her off. She's starting to get fucking pissed with me now. And I mean fucking pissed. Starting to fucking threaten to call the cops and make a police report saying that I'm trying to send like nudes and shit. I tell them, no, she's fucking lying. Because she found pictures of me and my family that I didn't even post on Facebook. It was, I think, either my mom or my dad that did it. So it's I think either my mom or dad posted the shit, and that's where I think she got them from. So she stole fucking pictures. They stole fucking personal information. She's trying to scam me, plus fucking blackmail me. And I'm doing nothing wrong. All because she's fucking money hungry, because I don't think she's got a job, and if she does, it's a fucking scamming job. You know, works as a scammer. Went out the wrong fucking driveway, first of all. You know, so then I went in to eat lunch yesterday, and my mom gets up to get ready because she had a meeting at 1 that my brother had to go to as well, because they both work at the same Quick Trip. And they both had to be at the meeting for 1, got done, went to work. My mom, dropped my brother off at home, then we went by grandma after my dad got home, and then my mom went to work after she dropped my brother off. So I told my mom, I said, hey, I think someone's trying to fucking scam me and fucking blackmail me at the same fucking time. She's like, what? What do you mean? How? I said, here, show, and she's like, show me. I said, here. Pulled it up, so went from the beginning. I said, she's fucking pulling information from God knows fucking where. You know, and she pulled a list of fucking people, you know, a list of names that had the same last name as me. You know, my dad was on there, my mom was on there, my grandpa was on there, which half that fucking information is wrong anyway, because there's only 3 other fucking people on that list I'm related to, and one of them fucking people one of them people is fucking dead. You know, the show they turned 73 this year because his birthday is 7/11. You know, July 11th of 51. That's my grandpa's birthday. You know, so it showed that he turned 73 this year, but the information's fucking wrong because he died in September of last year. So I don't know if anything on the internet got fucking updated or not to show that he was dead. I mean, my grandma's got the fucking his death certificate, so. You know, he's dead. You know, yeah, I don't want to talk about him like that, but I'm not lying. You know, I'm sorry for bringing it up, but like I said, it's, you know, I'm telling the truth about that. He's dead. He passed away. So half that fucking information is wrong, and the 3/4 of the people that were on that list, I'm not even related to. At least that I know of, because it's all, you know, all the people that I talk to is my mom and dad, my brother, my aunt and uncles that live in the area, and I have aunt and uncle, or, you know, uncles that are now passed away, and great uncles that are passed away, and it's fucking crazy, you know. So then my mom fucking jumped on there because she's fucking blowing my phone up. You know, I was going to get to the point, I was going to tell her, if she don't stop fucking blowing my phone up, I'm going to start charging her $1,000 to pay my phone off. You know, to pay my phone bill. And she's like, no, you can't do that to me. I was like, you're doing it to me, so what the fuck's the difference? She's like, I ain't fucking doing that to you. I said, yeah, you are. You're asking for half of what I'm asking. So that's a fucking scam. So I'm going to go after you now. And you don't pay me by tomorrow. You know, I tell her, if you don't pay me by tomorrow, I'm getting the police involved and having them track your ass down and figure out that if you're scamming me, I'm going to sue you. I'll make sure you don't have a life. I'm going to make sure that, you know, I'd sue them so freaking bad, you know, that they can't afford to live because they'd be paying a shit ton of that off, trying to be paying that debt off. And I'd sue them for X amount. I'd sue them to pay off my fucking lawyer fees, and they'd have to be paying their own lawyer fees. You know. You know, I may get to the point where they wouldn't be able to sustainably live. You know, they'd have to have, you know, 2, 3, if not 4 fucking jobs to fucking live. So, you know, I would have told them, you keep fucking blowing my phone up, you know, I'm going to start charging you a grand a text. And if she would have kept going, I said, all right, that's it. You're already at 20 grand, so. You're like, I ain't paying it. I said, I'm not paying you. And because she threatened to fucking do like a fucking, what's it called? A police report with the sheriff? Full of shit, I think. You know, I didn't get no calls. I didn't get no fucking visits. Nothing. So, at least not yet anyway. You know, I tell them, no, I didn't do nothing wrong. I was being honest with her that I was fucking broke because I was laid off for 6 fucking months due to a fire at work. And I was getting paid shit from unemployment, you know, where I couldn't live off that shit. You know, because I got paid, you know, X amount a week, which, yeah, that lasted me a week. You know, but now what if I had fucking bills to pay, you know? So, you know, my cell phone bill, which ate up almost half that fucking what I got a week. From unemployment. Cell phone bill paid half that. My food bill fucking ate over half that. You know, so yeah, so then my mom stepped in on that and fucking quit texting me, so it's, I don't know. So I think she might have fucking, when my mom texted her, she might have realized, hey man, they're not fucking around. So, but anyway guys, I'm going to end the video here and I'll see you guys in the next video.